Hey everybody, welcome to week 15. Oh, second to last week of our class. It's just doesn't even seem possible. Let's see what we've got to do this week. So you've already turned in your final draft for your persuasive essay. And so now we are going to get started on our next project, our last project of the semester. So here is your course schedule. Let me just remind you that there's only going to be one class this week and next week because you are going to use your time that we would be in class to do your writing. You have some multiple steps for the portfolio project. And so let's first start by talking about your Writer's Notebook daily writing every day, never a day without a line. This week, I'm letting you loose and you are going to run your own notebook. So you get to choose whatever you want to write for this week. I did put on the discussion board, there's some links to some blog posts that give you some writing prompts if you need them, or you can Google and say writing prompts, or writing experiences. You can do that too, but you get to choose. You get to do whatever you want. You might want to do a really cool description outside your window, or you might want to write a poem, or you might want to write a dialogue between you and your dog. I don't care what you do. This is your place to write. It is just gaining muscle in writing every day. And that's been my whole hope for this whole semester, that you have created a habit of writing every day. And that's been my big hope for you, because once you start writing every day, you just start looking at the world a little bit different. And it also helps you have a little bit more control over your life, because you'll be like, ooh, I want to go on a walk here because then I'll have something to write about. So I hope that has worked. It's a little bit harder when we're online, but you get to choose. So have fun with that and do some fun things that you've wanted to try. And make sure that there are 5 posts for this week. All right, so Monday, this is where we are going to begin our portfolio project. This is the last project. It's the last 20% of your grade. There are 2 videos in your Monday folder, and they are going to go over the direction sheet very specifically on what this project entails. So you're going to want to watch both of those videos, and then you can get started. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to be looking in the writer's practice and start choosing your very last writing experience. You will have a choice, just like we did earlier in the semester, where you can choose an experience to end the semester with. And just remember that this writing experience, you will be demonstrating all of your learning that you did this semester. So that means all of our voice threads, all of the quizzes, all of the videos, all of the instruction that you've gotten this semester should be those skills should be demonstrated in this writing experience. So that means you will be using pronouns correctly. You'll be using figurative language. You'll be doing some rhetorical devices. You're going to be showing off all of those things, right? You're going to know how to do quotations. You're going to know how to cite sources if you need to. I mean, you're going to be doing an experience that you choose, so it might not include every skill, but you are going to try and include as many skills as possible. And there's a list on the direction sheet that is not a complete list, but I listed a bunch of stuff. So you can look at that. All right, so on Monday, you're going to watch the videos, you're going to go through the direction sheet, and you're going to just sit with what your tasks are for your final portfolio, and you can start choosing your writing experience. So on Tuesday, you're going to make that choice. You're going to be like, I'm going to do XYZ for my last writing experience. And once you make that choice, you are going to write and submit a formal business proposal asking permission to do whatever experience you've chosen. Okay? There are questions that I have on that assignment folder, so you will be answering those questions that I'm asking, and you're going to write that in a formal business letter, which you've practiced all semester. So, and I think it's linked there if you need it, but that's the first thing, and that will be due at 8 o'clock on Wednesday morning. And I will want to read those as quickly as possible so I can be like, yep, have fun, go right ahead and get started, right? So then, while you're waiting for me to give you that permission, you're going to get started on the other tasks of your portfolio, which will be included in that direction sheet that is gone over in the videos. So you don't have to wait to start on the other things. So while you're waiting for me to read your proposal, you can start on other stuff. Okay? I just want you to know that. You just start working on it, because that's what we're going to be doing for the next 2 weeks. All right? So Wednesday and Thursday, you're going to be really working on your last writing experience from the writer's practice. You are going to, then on Friday, you will be handing in your first and only like rough draft to your peer review discussion board. And I will tell you that your peer review discussion board is going to be the only feedback that you get. I will not be looking at your drafts this time. This time you get to deal with your drafts. I have done that the last 2 big papers, and this time I think that you have had that experience with me. You know what I'm looking for. You should be able to help each other on your peer review. So your peer review is going to be the only feedback you get, and you're going to post that on Friday at 8 a.m. so people can get started over the weekend if they want. Otherwise, they will be doing the peer review part on Monday of next week, week 16. And then your peer review for your people in your group will be due Tuesday morning at 8 o'clock. So you're going to hand it in on Friday in case people want to get started. But it's not due till Tuesday of week 16 at 8 o'clock. So that is, this whole week is just getting our feet wet with the portfolio and really focusing in on your choice writing experience. And that is what we're doing this week. So if you, we will be meeting on Monday, and we can talk about a little bit more then. If you have questions, please bring them to class. Otherwise, have a great week, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next presentation.